Ryan, move! Move! Ryan! Ryan! Holy shit, cars! Today we've got two Zuru metal machine speed heroes. I got them the old TJ Maxx, and the idea is you build car. There is these cars to collect. Car. That is the full extent of my car knowledge. They got this little wrench up here. I love these stupid quips, bro. It is pretty heavy, though it says it's a metal machine, so hopefully it's actually metal. If it is not, I'm actually going to be pissed. I got two of them. From what I've learned with opening Zuru stuff, this item piece up here, color will determine kind of what you get, so you don't have to get doubles if you know the stratagems. So I have two different color ones, so we should not be getting a double today at the very least, because that would really bust my balls. Yeah, we get it, man. We get it. Why does it look like a little Spider-Man all of a sudden? Yeah, these must not be very popular because after I bought them for whatever, 15 bucks, which just seems like an okay price, I saw them on Amazon for like $7. Holy shit. Drifting, sound effects. Okay, yeah, we got a lot of stuff in here, as you would expect. Yeah, this is a very large car, actually. Not anything metal thus far, though. Though it does have a little bit of weight to it. Not sure why exactly. There's definitely like something in there. Maybe it's you can wind it up or something. And then you do get two colors. I'm gonna have to go with white because we got the pop-up headlights. I used to really want a freaking Miata. Only because of the pop-up headlights. I thought they're awesome. I don't think there's a rare car, to be honest. But I guess this is the one we've got right there. I really hope this doesn't mean I had to put like a ton of stickers on to make it look like that. Oh, no. No! That's kind of cool though. You definitely quite the assembly process. Am I actually gonna need hardware? Do I need a screwdriver, or it's just this thing on the picture? Maybe it comes with some tools. All right, well, I don't know. Should I open everything first? Oh boy. Slime? What the hell does slime have to do with this? Wait, didn't it say like grease slime somewhere on the packaging? I think that is a thing. Okay, that actually is sweet looking. This is so freaking stupid. Most of the stuff doesn't even hold itself in. If I hadn't just done blockies, I would probably think this is the hardest thing in the world. I would think that Isaac Newton would have not a single schmeckle of an idea of how to do this. Oh, I'm missing a bag. I was gonna say, I still don't know where half these parts are. Holy shit, yeah, dude. What do you call that? Bronze? Gold? Rims? I would never drive a car without that. Just absolutely commanding. All right, well, there are these like red screws, I think, that will assemble everything. Cannot tighten it very much, but I guess that's probably on purpose. That don't look right, do it? Maybe this is upside down? Oh yeah, there we go. That looks better. Still have yet to see a single piece of metal. Not even the screws are metal. Metal machines, bruh. I bet you couldn't guess what I drive. I think this needs to be flipped as well. A Prius. Yeah, I know. Doesn't get much cooler than that. Paying for somebody to change your oil. Oh, that's just the freaking worst. It's really just not that hard to do. This is low-key harder. Average going to the mechanic experience. Yeah, well, yeah, it looks like your engine's actually completely not in your vehicle, so that's gonna cost 2 times the estimated value of your vehicle, when in actuality, like, you're missing like a little bit of wiper fluid or something. It gotta be one of the biggest scams ever. I'm sure there are like good mechanics out there, but I've met a lot of dirty dogs, and I've heard way more dirty dog stories. It's just one of those things that like the average person knows nothing about, including myself, so it's so easy to be like, okay, you're the authority on the subject, probably know what you're talking about. Oh! Leave Thanos alone! Okay, so now we pop the hood and insert the engine, which I guess I didn't realize this before, but it's like the sound thing, which is kind of a cool thing because I've always thought it was dumb that the packaging makes a sound and there's like no use to it besides that. This way, you know, get some extra value out of it. It's kind of cool that they even attach it with the toy screws and you just reuse them to attach the engine. Kind of looks like a orange snow cone. Oh man, this thing looking badass, dude. Oh boy. Now for the worst part though, stickers. It's kind of cool. They have a spot for you to put the tool so you don't lose it, because I was gonna say this thing's gonna vanish almost instantly, be vaporized. Okay, well, let's see. Drift King. Yeah, I do get called that a lot actually, so they're at least numbered. Nice. Dude, oh my gosh. Did not want that to go off, but you barely touch it and it will. Oh, so many stickers. I'm gonna spend more time putting these stickers on than I did the rest of the entire car. It would have been that hard to just print it. Oh, shoot. Nah, he's doing okay. Surely the hood doesn't need to open anymore. What are the odds that literally every single one of them say Drift King on them? I would say pretty damn high, most likely. Oh shit. I don't know why, but I feel like car mystery box products are always like kind of subpar. I mean, I guess I've really only opened this, which is actually, I shouldn't say subpar. It's actually decent. I'm just really getting stuck on no metal in the metal machines. Like the little monster trucks I've opened a couple times in bargain bin videos. Oh my gosh, those things are dumb, stupid. I'm no scoping these at this point though. Easy. Okay. Woo. Last sticker, baby. I'm feeling gassed. Yeah, I'm sorry. It does look better with the stickers. It would look even better with the stickers if I hadn't applied them. I still don't get why the back of this car was so damn heavy. It like does not roll whatsoever. And it does include stickers for if you want to use the other shell, which I guess is fun. Like, at least it's a little bit customizable. Not doing those though. I think I do need to open grease slime though. Why? Zuru, for some reason, cannot make a single damn product without slime. So I'm assuming this is gonna be like brown or black. Yep. Oh, yeah, no, they try to make it like oil consistency. Doesn't stick to itself whatsoever. Why is slime always cold? It's not been stored in a cold place. It's been in the room with me for the last 2 weeks. Should I? I should. Oh, ew. Tastes like dusty. Yeah, I ate a little bit too much of that one, so I had to go spit it out. You know what I need? I need like one of those things you have in like a chemistry class, like the emergency wash where you like spray your eyes out. That would probably be good for me. All right, hopefully we get Lightning McQueen in this one. That is what these are kind of based on, right? Like NASCAR. Isn't Lightning McQueen supposed to be like kind of like NASCAR? That's my very limited racing knowledge. Shut up, Speed Heroes. Crack Speed Heroes helmet open. Okay, well, thank goodness we for sure did not get the same car. Imagine the incoherent rage that I would most certainly fall into if I'd gotten a double. Oh, what the hell? I don't even know which one we got. This orange one, maybe? Did we get this black one? Wait a second. Screw this shit. There's not that there's 6 cars you can get. You get, like, these two are the same one, and this is the same one. So there's only one other one I don't have. Dude, Zuru would be a freaking dirty sack of shit liars these days. Remember when they used to make good stuff? Because I really don't actually, but. Okay, what do we do? Orange or black? I'm thinking black. It's a little bit sexier, you know? I don't think I'll ever understand guys who, like, get turned on by their cars. You know those guys? Kind of weird to me, but okay, all right, let's see here. Do you think the headlights light up? Because that thing lights up. And why else would this be translucent? I should probably check that in the dark once I finish this one, if I remember. Do feel like a master builder at this point though. Took me one to lock in. It's not like the blockies that take a full case and I'm still like, feel like I'm a piece of dog shit when it comes to building it. Oh, there's 2 different, Did not realize that. What am I supposed to be putting in here? A1? Oh my gosh, there's leftover ones from my last build. There we go. But they all have the same frame, which still, why is it so heavy? Because it feels like there's a block of lead in there. They're trying to poison me with mercury, probably. How big a deal is mercury poisoning? I haven't really thought about that since I was a little kid. I remember people being like, yeah, you don't want to mess with that stuff. If you were to break like a thermometer and like play around with it, like are you insta-dead? Are you just gonna get cancer a little bit earlier? I mean, most likely you'll probably get cancer anyway, but how do I put these on upside down every time? So that doesn't look quite right. Is there another bottom piece that I should have? This one? Oh, I guess that is right. It just looks kind of stupid. Okay, we got white rims. I actually plasti dipped my rims in high school. White. Looked really cool, for sure. Everybody thought that. This tool is actually just garbage. I've decided you're better off just hand tightening. Once you get it as tight as you can with your hand, it just spins. Look, man, I'm in the pits. I'm the fastest screwdriver there is. That must be one of the most interesting career paths. Like, you're not going into freaking F1 for racing, but to change tires really fast. So fascinating. Do you think most of those people go there with the intent to drive and then they just end up in that spot? Or it's a good question, you know? I just can't imagine there's tons of people that are like, oh man, I wish I was Luigi. That's what I'm shooting for. Granted, I guess a lot of people probably end up working a job they never would have anticipated. But like, it's one thing to end up like working for like, I don't know, like doing sales for like a tech company. At least it's like, okay, well, yeah, that makes sense. But like the career path, just, I can't understand it. Time to insert engine. I mean, you can kind of see some red. Let's see it with the lights, maybe. Yeah, kind of. Glow-in-the-dark Sculptamon look cooler than that, but they tried at least. Okay, now for the best part. Time to do some stickers. Oh, I'm not allowed to do skulls on this one? Try again, idiot. I'm gonna freestyle. No looking at instructions. This thing's gonna look way more hard than if I would've listened to those stupid bastards with no taste. So I would assume most people, when seeing this car for the first time, would say, whoever designed this vehicle and its decals, I would instantly drop trout for. So I give you permission to show pictures of this to, you know, that fancy man or woman that you've been eyeing and say, hey man, this was me. I created this. See what happens. It might change your life. Well, if this is oil, don't cars need oil to run? We want these cars to have their engines seized, would we? You first, Drift King. Eat up, brother. Oh, yeah, well, don't want to feel too much. And, you know, you gotta give a protective coat to the outside of the vehicle as well. Don't want any paint scratches. Why is there so much? Holy shit. Oh! Okay, well, that's super awesome. Lightning McQueen, are you in there? Okay, well, this was okay, I guess. There's been worse that we've opened, but there's also been better. Maybe it has to do with the fact that I'm just not a big gearhead or something. But, time for Sculptamon. Today we have Firo and Hitmonlee. Big bird. Hitmonlee. Obviously I had to do his legs, but you can't do that standing, so sitting Hitmonlee. I did give him some freaking Rock Lee glow-in-the-dark ankle weights though. Just felt right. Okay, see you, gamer. Also subscribe, gamer.